let's see, set it at T22, something like that. Be sure to drink your Ovaltine.
A crummy commercial.
Hey, but I got the Secret Society decoder pin in the mail.
It's the little Orphan Annie Secret Society Ovaltine secret decoder pin circa 1940.
Yes.
They did a different one of these every single year, and the one that was used in
A Christmas
Christmas story
yes.
with the leg lamp and everything
Yes.
was the 1940. So if you want to get the right one, you have to, when you're looking on eBay, you have to get the one from 1940, and then you'll get the right pin. Because they changed the code every year.
Yes.
And so you had to send in your 15 cents and your box tops and whatever Ovaltine all over again, or you couldn't decode.
Yes.
So all those kids had to send their stuff in every single year
Yes.
to keep their membership. So Ralphie got his pin, which is probably his first one, judging from the way he's speaking.
Yes.
But that's a 1940 edition,
Yes.
which also tells us what year the movie was set in.
Exactly. Pierre André was the announcer.
Pierre André, and he sent him signed by Pierre
in ink.
André, not by one of the various people in the office who signed for him. No, it was.
Pierre André.
But back then there were all kinds of prizes that you could send in. We did last week the show on the Cracker Jacks premium toys from Cracker Jacks.
Yes.
And what we're covering this week are our Christmas presents that we got for Christmas.
Yes.
And as it happens, we got some more of these
we collect
premium prizes from that era.
Yes.
And what Karen found for me, we've been looking everywhere for this, is the Cracker Jacks premium Dietz Hot Blast Lantern.
Yes.
In copper with the glass.
Yes, that's hard to find.
That's the hard one. You'll find these around, but finding one that's intact without the glass broken. And there again, what an amazing little prize to say it's just a Cracker Jacks prize.
Yes.
But there it is. She found a mint one. Absolutely mint. Very, very old. Probably 80 years old.
Yes, pretty close.
Yeah.
Yes.
And back then, the Hot Blast Lantern would have been the regular... everybody knows those lanterns. We did a show on Dietz lanterns, and so I'm putting the link up right now so that you can find your way to that. But this is a miniature Dietz Hot Blast Lantern premium Cracker Jacks.
Cuter, stinking cute, yeah.
But it wasn't just Cracker Jacks, but all the other companies made you mail something in.
Yes, the cereal prize. Sometimes it was a prize at the bottom of the cereal box, a cheap thing, but if you wanted the good thing, you mailed in the 15 cents and the box
15
top.
cents and a box top.
And then you'd wait and wait. And then it would come in the mail.
And it would come in the mail.
Yes.
And the most notorious company for that was Kix.
Yes.
Kix cereals.
Oh, I grew up on Kix cereals.
Oh, they were so yummy.
That's what we had.
but they changed the prices often.
Mm-hmm.
You always had to send in for it. It was always 15 cents.
Yes.
And they were just neat prizes. And then they had a little cutout on the box top that looked sort of like a stock certificate or something. And you cut that out, put your 15 cents, send the whole thing off to General Mills or whoever it was, and they would send you your premium prize. So what I did is I got on eBay and went looking for Kix premium prizes. Now, she already had one.
Yes.
That we showed you in an earlier show.
My favorite. Oh, my gosh.
The atomic bomb.
The atomic bomb ring. I mean, who in their right mind runs around with an atomic bomb tied to their ring? But hey, it was the style. It was the thing.
Now, keep in mind, the way this started is they made some deal with the Lone Ranger TV show.
Yes.
And they did, and the first set of prizes were all Lone Ranger themed.
Yes.
And they did a Lone Ranger silver bullet.
Yes.
And then later on, years later on, after World War II, needless to say, it's like, hey, if we just modify the silver bullet ring slightly, we have an atomic bomb ring. Send in your 15 cents. So there's one of those. Those are very hard to find on eBay.
They're expensive.
They're expensive. $100.
Yeah, more than that. You could almost buy a wedding ring for that much.
Yeah. Really premiums like that. I mean, just a basic one, you'll pay $100. Sometimes as much as $200. It just depends.
Yeah.
But a lot of their prize rings were based on that same ring. And here's another one.
This is a little, you could look inside there and see a little movie. It had a little slide that went in the front of it.
It came with
slide it
a
down.
little strip about so big, an 8mm film strip. I haven't seen one of those. None survived that I've ever seen.
Probably
I've
not.
seen
They're really
photographs,
small.
and even the photographs are disintegrating. I'll bet they made them out of nitrocellulose.
Probably.
And that stuff it's an organic compound. It turns moldy and it just goes away. But it had scenes from the Lone Ranger TV show, and you
Yes.
could slide that through.
This is cool. It's cut some kind of ranch markings on one side and an oil rig on the other side.
Yeah.
And an eye on the top. A spy. But it still works. I could look through it and see something. I mean, if I put something in that slide, but it still
it'll magnify
has a
something that
little-
you put right in front of it.
little spyglass
But we
yet.
don't have the little film strip anymore, and like I say, I don't think we'll ever find one.
We have to
because,
get innovative.
probably from that same era, the 1940s, probably just barely post-war,
But lots of detail on that
because
ring.
it's based on a TV show, so
Yeah.
probably 1950s.
Yes.
But,
Yep.
that's the viewer ring.
It's a viewer ring. Now, here's one. I could just see the little boys at school wearing this. This is a flashlight ring. And again, it has my zodiac sign on there, which is the scales, so justice for all, right?
Yeah.
And on the other side, it has a torch with a light. And on the top, of course, your star-spangled stars and olive branch. But it has a battery underneath the ring, which, of course, when you're wearing it, would be concealed.
Yeah, a little
And then
zinc
you-
battery.
Touch the thing, the light comes on. So you
Yeah.
can imagine having a ring that lights up. Talk about original bling.
Now, we thought about making it work. You'd have to do
Mm-hmm.
some work because you can't buy zinc batteries anymore, and it has to have the outer metal skin because that's how it connects to the
And it touches.
ring itself, and
Yes,
then the
you can
wire
see the
touches to the
connections.
positive terminal down there, and
Mm-hmm.
that forms the button that turns it on. So we're just content to look at it and not have it actually
right.
come on.
Well,
But back in the day, you'd have been able to buy replacement batteries and replacement bulbs. You can still
Right.
get the bulb, just not the battery. Mm-hmm.
More
But
than
there it is,
likely.
the
Yeah, that's
flashlight from
pretty
Kix.
cool. Now, this one was my favorite. I've been after this little guy for quite a while. And of
This
course,
is the bomb. This is the one that all the kids wanted. Not the bomb, because
not
there's the bomb ring.
but a pistol ring. Can you imagine wearing this to school today?
The Lone Ranger 6-shooter.
Yes.
And this is
And
this
it
is the
shot
one.
sparks off from it. It
Yeah,
had
it
a little
doesn't work
flint.
anymore, but there's a wheel like on an
Yes.
old cigarette lighter,
Yeah,
and
and
there's
if
a
you
hole up under the barrel, and the sparks shoot out of there when you chew,
Right.
chew.
Yes.
And of course, if you took that to school anymore,
Today
that
you'd be
would
in
be considered
trouble.
taking a gun to school, and
Yes.
you'd be in big trouble.
Has a saddle on each side and some kind of lettering on the top, like branding, like somebody would brand a cow. But anyway, very cool.
But there it is. And another thing that I found as I was searching for this is they used to put a poster up at the
Yes.
door of the store to announce the prize, the Kix prize,
Yes.
you know. And so as they're coming in the store, the kids are going to see that, Mommy,
I
I
want
gotta
this.
have.
Yes.
And so they put the poster up right by the door of the store.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a popular poster for the gun ring that it's been heavily reproduced, and you can buy
Right.
it as a tin sign. But we don't want that. We
No,
want
an original. Mm-hmm.
So I've been searching for an original, and they're around, but they're usually dog-eared and corners
Oh,
torn where they were
man.
taped to a window. And what I was looking for was one that was mint. And I found someone that got a whole box full of these, that some store owner
Yeah.
had taken a brand new box of these home for their kids to draw on.
The other side's
in
just plain
crayon.
paper.
Because the other side's just blank.
Yes.
And they had dozens of these things with crayon drawings on the back, and thank God the kids didn't write on the front. They just
Right.
drew pretty pictures,
on the back where it was white paper.
So it's absolutely mint because, you know, the artwork was preserved and hung up because it
Yes.
was Junior's cartoon.
Yes.
And what we've ended up with, therefore, is an absolutely mint, never used poster.
Never saw the light of day.
Never saw the
colors
light
are
of day.
bright.
So we just got back. We went out and bought a frame for it because
Yes.
it came unframed in
Right.
a sleeve and stuff. And these go for a
A little chunk of
chunk
change.
of money too. If you can find even a dog-eared one
Yes.
on eBay, expect to pay $100 for it.
Yes.
You can pick up the reproduction, tin signs, and so on for around $30.
Yes.
But if you truly want the original, then then this is the one. Now notice too that it has a circle here for the price, and that took us a second to figure out because it says 15 cents and all these prizes were 15 cents plus a Kix box top.
Yes.
Well, that was the price of the cereal, because the first question that the parents want to know is how much is this darn ring going to cost me?
Right.
15 cents for the ring and what, 89 cents for the cereal? You think I'm made of money? You know, so, but that way the store could, because the stores would charge different amounts for the cereal, and they could just write in the circle down there what their price for Kix was.
Yes.
But it was fun getting these premium prizes.
Oh, I love them.
The mail-in prizes, and some of the really good ones you'd have to send in like 10 box.
10 box tops, but
with Kix it was usually 15 cents in a box top.
Yes.
But I loved the Kix prizes. Everybody loved the Kix prizes.
Right.
Those
they're
were
quality.
Literally the bomb.
Yes, they're quality. Actually, they're heavy, made out of brass. And the gun is metal, and it's got so much detail.
When you look at this gun, it's riveted together.
Yes.
And finding one completely intact like this is a little bit of a trick, too.
A bit of a challenge.
Finding one where the flint works and everything is impossible, but this is as good as one I've ever seen.
Yes.
And, of course, you'll pay a premium price for one that's in mint condition.
Oh, of course.
Well.
Yes.
And that one is just about as good as they
Oh,
come.
no kidding. It'd be nice to be a kid back in those days and have cool toys like that.
But is that just the neatest
Oh, I love it.
Child's ring? Well, there you have it. More premium prizes, this time out of Cracker Jacks and out of Kix, or just with the box top from Kix. And the Ovaltine. Secret Society Decoder Pin.
Yes.
They probably wanted to make it a ring, but it'd just be too big.
Oh, that's true.
You never know. So they made it a pin that you could actually pin to your clothes.
Yes. So let's see what our next message is on this.
Be sure to watch Toyman Television on Sunday, and be sure to subscribe.
Yes.
And the best way to subscribe is to click on the blue button. Are you ready for it? Zoink, blue button makes you a subscriber. Well, we're not sure how you found this movie on the internet. We hope you didn't find it boring, and we will see you here on Sunday with the regular show. We'll see you.
Bye.